Well, hello there, you faithful few, and welcome back to DMS Adventures, where any new upgrade is worthy of a parade. Well, we have been using the Saramonic Blink 500 wireless mic system for about 2 years now, and it's really been a fantastic system. I haven't had hardly any problems with it at all, especially compared to our previous mic system that we were using. This one has been really stress-free. But there are two things about it that I kind of don't like over 2 years of using it. One of the things is that even though there are two transmitters, they combine into one channel into the audio recording. And the second thing is that there's just not a lot of flexibility in the gain of the transmitters. There are basically just 3 settings. And just over time, I've found that there are a couple projects that I've done where that hasn't worked really well for me, especially the hiking music videos that we've done a couple times. Now, it would seem I am more or less a DJI fanboy. Started off with the DJI Osmo 3 as my main gimbal, and it was just a fantastic gimbal. Then I got the DJI Mini 2 drone. Again, fantastic drone. Then I got the DJI OM5 gimbal, which I'm on right now. Lots of flexibility. There are some things about it that I like the Osmo 3 better, but it's still a decent gimbal for us. And then, so when I heard that DJI was coming out with a wireless mic system, I was excited about it, especially when I started watching all the YouTube videos for all the actual popular content creators that get free stuff sent to them to check out. There were some great videos out there on the functionality of the system, and so it didn't take me long to finally decide to pull the trigger and purchase it. So I just wanted to take a few minutes, do a first look video, and show you faithful few a little bit about the DJI wireless mic system and why I think it's going to be better for us out on the trail. All right, so here we go. Let's open this thing up. See how the packaging is on this. All right, set that aside for the moment. Here is the charging case. First thing we can see here is the charging port. This is USB-C. There's the hinge for the case. There's a front. This is like a mostly plastic feel to it, but it's got some grip. The DJI logo. Let's see what we got in the box here. We've got a carry pouch. The DJI symbol on it. It's just a material with a drawstring. Let's see what we got in here. Got the safety guidelines. Sure, those are super important, I'm sure. Quick start guide, gap, how to clip it, how to turn things on. And next up, there is a TRS to TRS cable for hooking up to your camera if you have a fancy camera as opposed to using your phone like I do. And here is the USB-C charging cable. Got standard USB-A on this side, USB-C on this side. And this would plug, obviously, right into here. What else we got in here? This has 2 compartments. You can see there's a divider piece right there. 2 dead kittens. The little connector dealio right here. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so here we go. Let's open this thing up. Ooh, look at that fanciness. What we've got here are 2 transmitters, 1, 2, and the receiver. You can see got the pin connectors for the charging there, down in there. And right here, this is a hot shoe mount. And then included here in the case is a USB-C adapter and a lightning connector if you're using an iPhone. And this one here is the one that I would be using. This is the USB-C. And what this does is it slides into your receiver. You can see the little arrow there, the little arrow there. And this slides into this. and then that connects into your phone if it uses a USB-C connector. We'll take a quick look here at the receiver. This, you can see both microphones are connected right now. You can see the levels going there. We'll just tap on that real quick. You can see that's number one, or the one on the left, and that was number two. So the functionality and the information on this thing is really pretty amazing. So the M up here, that's, you're on mono recording right now, which combines these both mics into one track. So here, these two are the battery levels of the transmitters, and up there is the battery level of the receiver, and the bars up there are the connection strength to the transmitters. So these are the settings. You got, you can change to stereo. Here's your receiver gain, headphone volume, and settings. Swipe up again. You can see there's TX1, that's your transmitter number one. If it's recording, you can tap that little guy and that mutes it. The 15.1 is the hours left on the internal memory on the transmitter. So these are just a few of the features of the receiver. Let's take a look around. Got your power button right there. Got the USB-C connector. This is, you can charge this without having the charging case by just plugging that guy in there. There are the connector pins for charging in the charging case. Obviously the USB-C adapter. And then here's your monitor out and your audio out, which is what your TRS cable would plug into to then go over to your camera. Now taking a quick look at the transmitter. Got to see the green light means you're connected and ready to go. There's the actual microphone. This is the pairing button and record button. One of the awesome things about this is basically just a voice recorder, just in and of itself, without being paired to anything. There's internal memory here, and you click that button, it gives you a buzz, the red light comes on, and now you know that this is actually recording right on to this transmitter. Pretty awesome. Hit it again, it buzzes twice at you and then turns off. Another awesome feature here on the transmitter, you got a clip there for clipping onto your shirt or whatever, and it is also magnetized. So you can take this little clip, put it behind your shirt, and boom, just connect that and have that on your shirt or anything else that magnet's strong enough to go through, and it is a pretty strong magnet. And there also is a USB-C port right there, and with that you can either charge it, again separate from the charging case, or you can plug this into your computer. After you've done those recordings, you plug this straight into your computer, and it essentially just becomes a hard drive, and you can pull those WAV files off of this onto your computer and then bring it into your editing software for using with your video. So of course right here is your mic. You can take the dead kit in here and just fit that guy on. You just feel it, you can feel it snap in, give it a half twist, and now your dead cat is attached on there securely. Got protection from wind noise. So the charging case here weighs about 5.5 ounces. Each transmitter weighs about 1.2 ounces, and the receiver along with the attachment weighs about 0.96 ounces. One reason why I think this is going to help me out a little bit more on trail is I typically like to use the native camera app because it gives me full access to the range of lenses that come on the phone. So I know that these mics are on and receiving audio because I can just see right up front that these levels are moving and that the mics are working and I'm getting audio in my recordings. One of the other benefits of the receiver is you can actually record a safety track by hitting that little mono button. It will record a second track or an identical track at 6 decibels below your normal track. So you kind of have a safety track in case any of your audio peaks or clips or anything like that. You have a backup that's a little bit quieter so that you don't lose any of your audio. The other thing is, not only can this act as its own voice recorder and store the audio on the little hard drive inside, the two transmitters can actually record to 2 different tracks so that I can adjust the levels in post on one or the other of the transmitters. So I'm getting a little too much noise out of my ambient mic, I could turn that down. If I'm getting too much volume out of my vlogging and talking, I can adjust that independently without messing with the other transmitter's audio. Looking forward to using this. In fact, the first time I'll use it will be at the upcoming YouTuber meetup this weekend. So I'm looking forward to actually using this out on trail and get used to using it, and I'll eventually do a full review on it, but kind of want to get some use on it, and then maybe I'll have some tips and tricks for anyone interested in getting this and see how it works or using it out in the backcountry. Well, that is it, you faithful few. Just a quick look at the DJI wireless mic system. I want to thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great day.